recording. We're bringing our slider up to 0.
We're still to figure out the outside thing.
Yes, unfortunately, our audience out on the sidewalk will be sorely disappointed. They will have to read our lips.
Oh.
Let's enunciate.
We are this weekend continuing The History of the Devil by Clive Barker. There's
Let's
actually
give that one to the tall one, and we can share this one.
we're about the same height.
Yeah, and then why don't you two share this one? Because he's
So damn tall.
Who remembers where we left off? We had
Tony
just
gets us out
finished-
again.
Page 16.
I had it labeled, and you
I know,
ripped
but
it out of my
the
hands. like
story. I
some
wanted
sort
you
of-
to tell us the audience a little bit about where we
sure,
left the story off.
I thought you were going to read from the first thing.
That's what he's.
I do want to tell us.
Just in case you're wondering, this is Onion Breath Radio.
Yes.
Nicely have on your breath.
We
Right.
really need to share some mints or something
red
when we do
mints.
Let's
this.
all pass around one mint.
Share the mint, everyone. Share it.
So there was a discussion between Peter Atkins, who played Pinhead in the original
good to know.
Hellraiser,
Really?
and was part of Clive Barker's original theater, the Dog Theater, East London, I believe. And they were talking about the devil. And where do they say here? Clive Barker says about the devil, I realized after the first production who the ideal devil would be. The devil is the still and near invisible center of the drama, present and yet curiously translucent, the thing on which everybody projects their own guilts, shames, and hungers. So the ideal casting is the most famous invisible person in the world, Andy Warhol.
Ah.
Wonderful.
And the ideal reader, the interviewer asks. Clive Barker says, someone who enjoys it but who recognizes it for what it is. A distant echo of a vibrant, living thing. Something that comes to life when a bunch of actors bring it to life. So we continue now with the history of the devil. Does anyone want to recap what happened last week?
I wasn't there.
I don't remember.
Well, the devil.
Well, we've been trying the devil. We were in a court.
Court in the middle of Africa.
Middle
We're in
of
the court in
Africa.
the middle of the desert, I believe, and
Yes, Sam Kyle is his
attorney who's been
defense
pulled from demons,
pulled by demons.
pulled by demons
From
to
a dinner
this-
party.
From this, yes, from a
True.
dinner party to this
Two
lovely,
prosecuting attorneys, Catherine
Ca-
Lando and Jane Beck, and Judge Popper
Judge Popper.
with his assistant Milo Milo.
Popper seems to be kind of a boozo.
A little bit, maybe a little bit of a red nose.
Maybe. And so we're going back in time and seeing some of the things the devil has done and his
Yeah.
time on earth.
Allegedly.
The,
Allegedly
the
done.
witnesses come from all periods
at
of
this
history
point, he's still
Yes.
very innocent.
Well, we don't know about
until
that.
proven guilty,
Yes.
as we shall find.
So,
I don't think this is
part of the prosecution.
16. We're on
All right, so
It's not 16.
16.
Like,
We're back this way. See this one over
There we are.
Ah, yes, here we are.
Okay. And so, tell us, devil.
Sam Kyle.
little Yapshi.
No, let's start a little bit.
Yeah.
We're up.
We're gonna start with
This is where we ended
the
right there.
prosecution.
Are we
Play
just
my
going?
client.
We're gonna go
First
back a
part.
little ways.
We're gonna take it back a few lines, even though
Okay.
we.
The prosecutions
already.
claim my client's first works in the world came out of malice. Quite the reverse. They came from innocence.
Murder from innocence?
Of the world, of the human condition. In evidence of this, in 88 BC, my client, now a much-traveled man,
Objection! He is not a man.
my lord, if the prosecution wishes to win this case by challenging common vocabulary, will be here forever.
He's not a man. Kyle. Objection. Sustain.
A much-traveled entity. Was in northwest India, the Kabul Valley. There was a Greek settlement left by Alexander. A little Athens called Basopholis. The great man had named it after his horse.
Why did he go there?
I was a student of the world and something of a sybarite. I wanted to taste every pleasure.
I'd been a while in Athens, and I'd heard of these towns on the edge of the civilized world.
Why were you in Athens?
A critic, but I was looking for a profession.
The fence calls Yapshi Kanishka.
Little Yapshi.
A Yapshi Kanishka enters, a 12-year-old boy. Are you Yapshi Kanishka?
I am.
No need to be nervous.
I meant no harm, sir.
You are not accused of anything.
Okay.
You are just a witness.
Okay.
Tell the court what happened the day the barbarians came.
I was in the garden.
You depraved filth. Can't you behave like a decent Greek? My wife could have found your disgusting little god.
I do not understand.
I don't understand.
Okay.
Whichever of your overendowed monsters this obscene statue represents, if I ever see it in my house again, I shall, before moving you onto the street, remove your back.
Okay. Yes, sir. Yeah, okay.
I've already destroyed its offending part. Smash it to pieces. Exit Callimachus. Enter Lysias, the devil, and Callimachus, wife, Polysine.
What have you got there?
Lady.
In the bundle?
A dead god, lady.
Surely you mean dog. He means dog. Take it away, Apshi.
Lady.
Yapshi exits.
Fine eyes.
Really?
Very fetching.
You want him?
The garden's beautiful.
It's parched.
Such roses.
I brought them from Athens. The native blooms are dull. Everything in India smells, except the flowers.
I like it here.
In Menander's time, yes, it was a brave place to be then. The edge of the world. Now, dull.
I heard the nomads were in the mountains.
I want to go back to Athens before I lose my mind.
Well,
That's why you're such a good friend, Lysias.
well, it's always the same. The theater, the races, the dinners.
And the cults. Don't forget those. Oh, for a little civilized paganism. The villa you told me about, where they have those ceremonies. Tell me again.
It was just a rumor.
At the crescent moon, you said...
Did I?
Tell me.
What is there to tell? Acolytes, initiates with their flesh-oiled lambs underfoot, priests chosen for their prowess as lovers, men dressed as children, blindfolded, rose petals everywhere, so thick they can be lain on, and the thorn stems kept to prick the exhausted into life. They all pray Dionysus will come.
And will he?
He's effeminate, they say, and a little overweight.
No.
His divinities are with him.
Nubians?
Half-goat,
Monsters.
forbidden flesh.
And the women give themselves to them?
And to the god himself. Women die with him pressing on them.
How do their husbands explain that? Finding their dead wives with smiles on their faces.
They bury them with due honors and wither up inside.
Lysias, I can't bear it here any longer.
I brought you the statue.
Yes, I pray to it, I smear it with honey, but I get no visits. Dionysus is too busy in Athens.
He might send a representative.
Who?
Dark meat, forbidden flesh.
Yapshi?
Why not?
These people aren't lovers.
How do you know?
He's too young.
Then perhaps you're better off here, Polysine, where the god himself won't come and find you because he never forgives those who refuse him.
I'm not refusing. But a boy?
Perhaps you should ask the god himself.
Polysine exits and an actor enters. Why are you here?
I like the heat.
There are hotter places.
I like the flowers.
There are tenderer flowers.
I like the air of impending destruction.
Ayapshi enters.
Do you want your mistress?
Oh, okay. No, I have a message for Callimachus.
Ayapshi exits.
Athens is a flatbread. I nibble at the edges. It chokes me. It constipates. But I'm hungry for it.
Policyn returns.
Lysias, the statue's gone. Callimachus must have found it. I'm a disgraced woman. You see how Dionysus loves us? The shame, Lysias, the shame!
He knows the shame, Polysine, and he knows the irony of using shame to bring down conscience altogether.
Yapshi returns.
Oh, poor Polysine.
Okay, can I help, lady?
No,
Your mistress mislaid something, Yapshi, my dear.
I haven't lost anything.
A little idol she doted on. Perhaps you know where it is. Speak up, Yapshi.
Yapshi shakes his head. Lysias hits him.
The statue. Now.
Okay, forgive me, lady.
There. Like a little lapdog.
Get up.
Forgive me.
Don't cling.
Forgive me. My master told me to destroy it, okay?
You hear?
Okay.
He found it. Ruined!
I can't. I buried it. Okay. But it smiled at me. It meant no harm.
No harm.
You kept it?
I buried it.
Time for a little digging, perhaps.
Callimachus is in the house.
How many omens do you want? Do you want him dressed as a goat? Look, adoration, I'll take care of Callimachus. Take the boy, teach him Greek.
Policyn and Yapshi exit.
Dig deep. I need a drink.
Callimachus returns.
Lysias!
Callie, so very good to see you.
I've just had a word from the outpost at Attok. Saka's gathering to the northeast.
How many?
Can you ever count these hordes?
Barbarians.
I was in Peshawar after the attacks last year.
I couldn't go. I had a previous engagement.
Babies stuck like kebabs, alternating with heads of their parents.
Please.
But we're prepared this time.
Polysine must get to a place of safety.
No time for her.
She ought to be told.
Where is she?
Amongst the roses, I think. Go quietly. She may be praying.
Callimachus exits.
The Saka are wonderful horsemen, austere and terrible fighters. Their weapon is the long spear. Through the body it passes and out the other side. Like faith. Or a good dinner.
Callimachus returns.
Oh, gods!
Callie,
She's with the slave. Don't look. Where's my short sword?
are the barbarians here already?
Here all the time, in the bower, in the heart of the sweet garden, in the lap of my own wife.
You can't mean it.
She raised her head. Her hair was unknotted. Her face was puffed up with lust, eyes like slits. She didn't see me. He did. He looked over his shoulder at me, him with his shining back. He saw me and dug deeper into her till her toes curled.
Go inside, take a drink.
The walls have to be manned.
Do they?
Of course!
Does Athens want this gutter preserved?
Policyn enters, sweating profusely.
Oh, Callie, sweetheart. Well, well. Talking men's talk, are we? I won't kiss you, dearest. I seem to have broken into a perspiration. And I fell over. My thighs are wet.
Policyn exits.
Yapshi.
Fetch me my sword.
Killing her's no good.
I want to kill her myself.
Think, Callimachus. They'll transfix her, thread her on a spear. She'll ask for forgiveness. You should be there to give it.
Yapshi enters.
Okay, sir.
Your master wants you.
Him too? Sir?
No, boy.
Okay.
He wants you to open the gate, don't you?
Gods!
Athens will salute you. Give your word.
Yes!
You heard him. The north gate. Tell the soldiers to open it. Just a little, Callimachus. Give him authorization.
Callimachus removes his ring of office and gives it to Yapshi.
Okay.
Here, boy, wait. There's a hair at the corner of your mouth.
Oh,
That's better.
get out!
Yapshi exits. Callimachus starts to cry.
Ah!
Massacre. Flames. By a window. Joined by an actor. They're close.
Bring little Callimachus, will you? His eyes may need opening.
Come and look at the barbarians.
Really? It's better than Rome.
And so much cheaper.
Look at that. 3 babies on 1 spear. 4! Are you looking?
No!
Come.
Oh, they've got it into the bath.
So they have.
Here come the bathers.
Shocking.
Isn't that Melissa?
It is.
She should pick up her bowels.
There's Zeno, the old fool.
Straight through the chest.
Nice shot.
Clean as a whistle.
Enjoying it?
I never knew it was so good. Not caring.
They'll be here soon.
Let them come. She's here. I'm here.
Oh, look, there's that athlete, Timotheus.
Where?
By the fountain.
I see.
He's running. Go, boy,
Oh,
go!
they see him.
Run, boy!
Oh, they're going
Run.
to overtake him. No chance. Almost got him.
Watch. This is their specialty. Look, 2 scoops.
Oh, that's too much!
Oh, he didn't even cry out.
Who's to hear?
Enter Polysane. In terror.
Callie! Fetch your sword! Protect us!
Come here, love.
Oh, Callie!
We'll watch the wall go together.
I'll be running along.
No. You stay. You're in the gutter, too. What comes to us comes to you. Stop him.
Let go of me.
The wall.
The wall! Look, the wall!
Here they come.
Polysane wrests herself free.
Are you out of your mind?
Ask forgiveness.
For what?
Ask it.
Enter Mose, the barbarian leader and Osaka soldier. The soldier carries a spear. He runs Callimachus through.
Callie!
It doesn't hurt any more than indigestion.
Polysane exits.
Withdraw, you heathen. The job's done.
Oh, slowly. Slowly. Where's she gone?
Into the roses.
Was that my ears
The actor
whistling?
exits.
It was Polysine.
Only you now.
Kill this man.
The Saka runs Lysias through.
Soldier, please remove your point.
The soldier obeys.
No wound.
No wound.
You're a demon. It was you who opened the gate. Please don't reveal yourself.
What?
Had you had only shown us a glimpse of your splendor, we wouldn't have touched you. Had you had come with snakes and entrails in your teeth carrying reins of brass and iron, we would have...
Then I would have frightened you away.
I would have looked, though the sight would have blinded me.
Stand up.
Enter the actor. With a lock of Polysane's hair.
Polysines? Thank you. Take Callimachus away.
The warrior and the actor remove Callimachus.
Will you set fire to the town tonight?
Yours is the will.
Then burn it all up. No looting. I want nothing to remain. One day, Mose, though you won't be alive to see it, Athens will be like this. Eaten up.
Enter Yapshi.
Yes, sir.
Yapshi, where have you been hiding?
Under the bed, sir.
Mose
Okay.
goes to kill him.
No, don't touch him. He's a little hero, aren't you? Later I may let you kiss my behind.
Exit Lysias and Mose. And Sam Kyle enters. Is that the story?
Okay, it is, yes. Okay.
Thank you, you're excused.
Okay.
Yapshi exits, having kissed the devil's palm. The court reappears.
It's appalling. How is this evidence for the defense?
It demonstrates my client's impartiality. At no time was he responsible for an act of violence. He has always been a spectator.
He manipulated the situation.
As an experiment merely.
Were we guinea pigs?
If you were given powers over a species, wouldn't you want to examine their passions? It was a sentimental education.
So you deny this is evidence of malice against humanity?
Culture is evidence of malice. The true will of the masses is one will. Each wishes with his whole heart to tread on the rest. Callimachus had his moment of perception. Polysine had a little love. Yapshi went on to become a father, hated as a tyrant by his children. I give them all a chance to be themselves.
Who's next?
The devil's cutting his own throat.
Letting them talk's the best argument we've got.
Will you listen to a little advice?
Now, speak.
Don't risk damaging your case with these philosophical bon mots. You're playing into their hands.
We're winning, aren't we?
I would say not.
Miss Lando, your next witness, please.
I call the man of man, the heart of hearts, the man sitting at the right hand of the Father, Mr. Jesus Christ.
What are you laughing at?
Now they're playing into our hands.
Answer Milo, Milo. The witness is not available, my lord.
Where is he?
The warrant was sent, he simply didn't turn up.
And the warrant carrier?
Chomsky's dead, sir. He slit his own throat in the bathhouse in Istanbul.
I'm sorry, Miss Landau. No witness.
Will the prosecution be content with this?
The devil holds up a book.
What is it?
The Diary of Jesus Christ.
Diary?
In his own hand, given to me at Golgotha by his mother. There is in it a passage relating to me.
Prosecution?
It could be a forgery.
My lord, it would not be wise for a creature in my condition, knowing I'm overlooked by heaven, to present to the court a forgery. If this book is not the true word of God's Son, may I be struck down now.
Looking at the sky.
See,
Well,
By all means, let's have the evidence. It was the episode in the desert.
it's here.
Milo, please read it to the court.
Where from?
The top of the page.
It was hot. My hair went yellow. I met a lion. I met another lion. I saw two baboons having a fuck. When I was in the desert 4 weeks, I was hungry. I was being chased. I ran away, but they chased me. I was thirsty. I met a man. Enter the devil, closely pursued by Jesus Christ, carrying 2 sharpened sticks.
Don't move.
I'm past moving. Impale me.
No tricks.
Me, tricks.
If you see the little blue wheels, tell me. Empty your pockets.
Nothing.
You must have some food.
You're right. I must have some food.
I'll take that pork.
I'll take it first.
What sort of world is this?
An empty one, inside and out. What's your name?
Jesus Christ. The Nazarene.
I heard of you. Down south.
I'm famous. That's why the blue wheels are chasing after me.
My friend, you are suffering from hallucinations.
You think I don't know that? Before you fade away, scratch my back.
Anything for a fellow Messiah.
Higher. To the left. Right there. Okay. You're a Messiah too.
Yes.
That's why I'm here. To purify myself. If I could only stop itching.
Ticks.
Nits, ticks, fleas. What if you have to go amongst the multitudes?
Do you want to put those sticks down?
Any good at hunting? I've seen lizards. Do you think lizards are kosher?
Everything's kosher in desperation. Moses ate mother, mama from heaven.
I wouldn't eat my mother.
No, I didn't mean.
That's not very kind.
No, it isn't.
I think I ought to tell you. You may as well go home. I'm the Messiah.
I think not.
They love me.
Cautionary tales, coins, rainbows. It's not sufficient to win the world, Jesus.
Well, then let's fight about it. Come on.
No.
Come on, fight me.
I don't want to fight.
Fight.
Christ attacks the devil. The devil wrestles him to the floor.
Oh my God. What? I can't get up. I won't.
What would it take to dissuade you?
I'm the Messiah.
I could give you a great deal.
Like what?
I've got contacts. Solomon's wife is the family. People in power all across the known world. I could give you cities.
Rome.
It might be arranged. but you'd have to give up your pretensions to messiahdom.
I couldn't.
What a pity.
The devil takes out a rope.
What's that for? You can't kill me.
Who's to see?
My father. Didn't I tell you? My father is in heaven. I'm the son of God.
What?
So I wouldn't try anything to hurt me unless you wanted to do it in public.
Strangle you?
No. But the time's coming when I have to make an exit.
Why?
I'm running out of stories. And I'm tired. So I have to die. You could arrange it. Yeah?
No.
A terrible death.
I'm not an executioner.
The worst death imaginable. Right. You can do it.
Torn apart by dogs?
That's trivial. And how can I resurrect if I'm in pieces? I must be marked, but intact.
Run over by a horse.
Too casual. No, I want something spectacular. On a hill, with a good view, a sunset, clouds.
Crucifixion.
Everybody gets that. They do it to sodomites these days. Half of Israel should be up there. Isn't there something that we can do in the east with hooks and through the skin? You know, swing you around on a pole or hooks. Take days. And so unusual.
I don't know it.
Damn.
You'll have to compromise.
What? Crucifixion?
Well, unless we think of something better.
Will you promise?
Yes, I promise.
I want to be publicly flogged. I must be bloody,
Yeah, of course. Yes.
humiliated,
Yes, we can do that.
reduced to a wounded, whimpering animal. Something on the head.
I like it. Roses?
Or some such. I'll be naked, hung like a slab of meat. Then the clouds will boil, lions roar, perhaps an earthquake, and I'll die. And they'll know what they did, killing me. You promise you'll do that?
Yes. Yes, sure as God made little apples.
Good man. Now, get thee behind me.
Why?
You're in my way.
Jesus exits, and the court reappears.
I kept my word. There was a demon called Caro posing as a Roman governor. He had the man crucified. I was there. He saw me in the crowd, instructed his mother to give me the diary, even thanked me. He was quite changed, sick-looking, thinking better of it. But he got his roses.
This diary makes him out to be an imbecile.
Oh no, I was the dupe. He was me, thinking I was getting rid of a competitor. And in fact, I was stage managing the apotheosis. I tell you, when I saw them fall down on their knees at Golgotha, I wept. I was tricked, and you called me the father of lies, and you put me on trial while he goes free. He gets a cult to himself, but my synagogue is blasphemy. When I think of all the...
Order in the court, order in the court.
Support has risen from the demons.
The earth was given to me, remember that? I was to be prince of the world, but now it was Christian. Though I was in exile, they found me everywhere. Here's the devil, they said, possessing pigs and small boys. Ha! Here's the devil, they said, and everything diseased and putrescent. The world rose against me, everywhere, slandered, my works twisted, my ambitions destroyed, and my face dragged in fear and loathing.
Could we have a recess?
No.
That's right, no sympathy for the devil.
Sit down.
Do you know how difficult it is not to believe what people say about you? Not to become your own publicity? Be thankful, Felix Popper. I'm not the devil you think I am, because if I was once believed the image of myself, I'd devour you.
Order.
Judgment! Judgment!
Sit down.
From the earth, the demons chant.
Judgment!
Silence!
Order. Please bring silence to your fraction.
My lord, the defense moves that as my client is henceforth removed from the public sphere, we should proceed directly to
contemporary evidence.
Out of the question.
These little anecdotes waste the court's time.
Mr. Kyle has a point.
With respect, the court commits a familiar error, presupposing that one evil is every evil. This monster,
Objection!
may he claim he was exiled from the world, but I beg the court to remember the name of his refuge. Hell.
Point made. Continue.
I'd like to ask the defendant why he created hell.
I had no home.
So you found a cave, didn't you? Like a hermit.
I'm an engineer. We dug out hell ourselves.
Ambitious. And who worked for you?
Friends.
Human?
Some.
The damned. The damned.
Objection!
Sustained. Inflammatory, Ms. Landau.
These humans. On whose authority did you take them?
Their own.
And what did they build?
A world.
A parody of Earth, huh?
More beautiful.
Stone.
More fantastic.
9 circles.
We're still building, soon 100.
And your palace, who designed that?
I have no palace.
You had one.
I don't recall.
Designed, I believe, by the master architects of Chartres Cathedral. Cast your mind back.
Nothing.
Let me refresh your memory. In 1194, the church at Chartreuse, which housed the tunic the Virgin had worn at the Annunciation, which was burned down, the only object untouched by the fire was the tunic itself. It was taken as a sign that on site God intended a great monument.
At inconceivable expense.
One of the architects of the cathedral was...
Nicholas Vidal of Toulouse.
I call Nicholas Vidal.
So did I, but he didn't answer.
The devil exits. Nicholas Vidal enters.
Oh, please give your evidence, Monsieur Vidal.
I am Nicholas Vidal, August 35, and the master architect of the east face of Chartreuse. Nous two sisters, Alette and Madeleine.
Enter Alette and Madeline. The scene changes. Birdsong.
It was a good summer, hot, gold rain, blue sky.
A post-coital scene. Nicholas lies down. The sisters lays beside him.
Is it Saturday?
Sunday.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Oh,
What?
I just thought if it's a Sabbath, we shouldn't sin not 3 times.
If you sin twice, you've sinned already. You're damned already.
He's probably exhausted.
Nicholas?
Enter the devil as a nobleman.
Nicholas?
Excuse me, I'm looking for Nicholas Vidal.
Oh,
Is he here?
who wants him?
My name's Masterner. I've come up from the south to find him.
Are you a bum fencer?
Madeline?
He doesn't go with men, even the bishop.
He'll go with me.
You try it, he'll bust your head.
I don't want his body.
Well, that's good because there's not enough to go around.
I'm a lord. I have lands in Spain.
You don't look Spanish.
He doesn't smell Spanish.
Please wake the architect.
He's tired. He's been working.
Nick!
Something fell on me.
There's someone to see you.
I felt a weight on my chest.
Lord Nick.
Jesus, what do I look like?
Your appearance is no concern of mine. You're the architect of the East Face, Nicholas Vidal.
The same.
I never flatter. Your work is exquisite.
Thank you.
I want you to work for me.
The cathedral isn't half finished.
I have friends in the church. We can agree on something.
It's not possible.
Please, consider the possibility. Here, you share the design. I offer you a project to yourself. And here, you're forbidden to make your mark. History will never know your name. Build for me, and you will be remembered.
I just can't make up my mind. Come back to my house tonight.
Not tonight. It's Sunday.
Come tomorrow. The house.
I know the house. I will be there. May I say a little advice for the masons? The hitching knot they use is dangerous. Here, this does the job twice as well.
Oh, c'est formidable. Thank you.
Don't listen.
It's a very good note.
He smells curious.
Look at that. He knows his business.
So do I. That man is sick.
He's probably deformed.
He walks funny.
And Spanish.
Nicholas.
No, but I've got nothing to lose from hearing his bargain.
We'll come too.
No,
Why not?
it's not your business.
We'll be quiet as mice.
He said I can sign the work. He doesn't know. Nicholas exits.
Bum fancy.
No.
The way he looked at Nick and the perfume.
Miss Turner. I've heard of the place.
We should watch him. Follow him.
You follow him.
For Nicholas.
Enter an actor.
From the south, a bank of cloud has risen.
I am cold.
In the terrain, the mice miscarried. Birds fluttered on lead wings. Moths choked.
Quickly. It's going to rain.
Alette and Madeline exit. And Nicholas enters. I was so flattered. Fool. It seems a good bargain. The night I slept without the sisters, and I dreamt. Oh, how I dreamt. The actor takes hold of Nicholas. Dreamt I was locked in the earth with the Lord Masterna. The lights change. A nightmare. Enter the devil and two demons. Procel and Senelium.
Do you like riddles, Nicholas?
The actor has gagged Nicholas.
Here's what. What not is it that when tied makes a man a comedian, a lover, and a dancer? Speak up. You don't know? Show him.
Procel shows a noose.
A noose, Nicholas.
Procel hangs Senelium.
Up he goes. Up, up, up. See how his feet dance. See how his loins swell. See the faces he pulls. Dancer, lover, comedian. Now, suppose we try the same trick on you. Or would you prefer to obey me in everything, working or sleeping? Nicholas falls to his knees. The devil presents his behind. Exit the devil, the demons, and the actor.
5 times I dreamt that dream. And that morning I was a terrified man. I locked myself in my house and prayed he wouldn't come. But he came.
A beating of the door.
What was the Last Supper like this?
Nicholas Vidal!
I hid.
Nicholas! Nicholas! Let me in, boy!
The wind rises. A crash! Oh! The wind is very loud. Nicholas is playing. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, mon Dieu, mon Dieu. Oh, Our Lady, Mother of Mothers, perfect in splendor. The devil enters. He raises his hand. The wind dies down.
Hush. Better. Kiss.
No.
Please.
The devil kisses Nicholas on both cheeks.
You look exhausted.
I slept horribly.
In my country, there's no exhaustion. You feel nothing but the single urge to make beauty for me.
I can't come with you.
Why not?
I have a commitment.
The bishop has released you as of tonight.
I love France. J'adore la France.
Come south, Nick. As France is to England, so my country is to France. Warmer, sweeter, altogether more alive. I have here a little contract. Would you care to glance over it? Then we could perhaps come to an agreement.
This language.
French?
No, French I know.
For our protection, it's written backwards. Shall I read it for you? I, the undersigned, Nicholas Vidal of Toulouse.
Nicholas!
Nicky! Nicky!
I've never learnt to close doors after me.
Enter Alette and Madeline. They carry a bottle of wine and a pie.
Pleased to see us.
Of course he is.
Mr. Masterna, what a surprise.
We have business at the moment, Nick and I.
But we've cooked.
Later.
Smell that.
After all, we ought to celebrate.
There's nothing to celebrate.
Aren't you going to go with the Lord?
Build him a palace?
Become famous?
I think he is.
No.
Are you a dancer, Nick?
No, he can't dance.
2 left feet.
Well, we'll have to teach you.
I don't need any teaching.
What about comedy? Can you pull faces?
Only in bed.
Shut up, will you?
Can you, Nick?
There.
You can do better than that. I have friends who can teach you to pull faces.
I'm sure you do.
If you don't sign,
Want to make me a lover to swell my loins? How do you get in my dreams?
I can't think of what you mean.
All night, you've been in my head. Get out!
No.
Please!
Ladies, would you leave me alone a while? I have a new knot for Nicholas.
Pie, anyone?
For me?
And for the Lord. Pie for the Lord.
Not at the moment. Get out.
Do as he says. He'll kill you.
Just a taste before we go.
In my country, we eat after business.
Well, this is not your country, so eat.
Then we'll go.
Very well.
He eats.
It's good pie.
But his expression changes.
Dear. Oh dear.
What have you done? The devil chokes. He falls to the floor, writhing.
It must be the pie.
But they were good fruits.
Could it have been the crucifix?
Surely not.
I feel so guilty. We ought to help him.
A funnel. I'll sit on it.
They force a funnel into his mouth.
Holy water!
Les l'autre Mati!
Beelzebub! Beelzebub!
He tries to get out. The women hold him back.
I'm dying. What was in that pie?
A ground up crucifix.
My bowels, my throat.
You called Beelzebub.
You're revealed. The trick is over.
Beelzebub enters.
Master.
And these women, they poisoned me, killed them.
The water.
Madeline throws the holy water at Beelzebub, who screeches and runs out.
Come back! Don't leave me with these women!
You want to kill us? We'll die happily. We don't need confession.
We want to come to hell with you.
Please. Please.
We'll cook for you
Make love every day.
every night.
No more. Let me out. You hear me, Nicholas? I'll have you one day in hell beside me, and you'll build Elysium before you go to rest.
Get out!
Ah!
And don't come back.
The devil exits. Alette, Madeline, and Nicholas put their arms around each other, laughing. Exit Alette and Madeline. A week later, one of the masons' knots slipped, and a block of stone fell on my chest. I did not die outright. There was time, in the dark, to hear his breathing.
He lies down, dying. Enter Alette.
Madeline's fetching the priest.
I've not been to confession in 6 years. Too much to confess. Listen, do you hear him?
Who?
I want to die. The pain is too much.
Oh, don't die. I won't let you die without a confession. You must be blessed, or he'll take you.
Enter the devil. I bear you no ill will, Nicholas.
Don't listen.
I want to die. I want to die.
Lie back. Hell is a pillow. I am a sheet. White. Painless.
Priest! Priest!
Sleep.
Stay, Nicholas.
She kisses him.
You're still alive, aren't you?
Nicholas nods. Madeline enters.
Where's the priest?
Coming!
Hold on.
The devil withdraws.
Oh, hold on.
In comes the priest.
Quickly! Bless him! Take his confession!
Get out the books.
Are you Nicholas Vidal?
Of course he is.
He must answer. Answer.
He's choked with blood!
You know it's him. You know it's him.
He has to answer himself. I can do nothing unless he does.
The priest goes to leave. Madeline takes hold of his skirts.
Please, he's dying. Bless him.
There's great admiration for your work, Nicholas. So fine, so beautiful. Too fine, some have said.
Give him absolution.
He can't speak, but he wants to confess. Look, tears. Oh, great works are done in the name of God. By God's grace and inspiration, we are weak, infallible, humiliated sheep whose greatest glory is to selflessly obey our Creator. It is not godly to do otherwise. Not godly to sign your work, Nicholas. Did you think you could hide it? The signature has, of course, been erased, but the sin is beyond absolution.
He's choking.
No, he's laughing.
You women will come with me.
Nicholas!
Don't die, sweetheart.
He steps forward,
Come with me.
and the noise of demons.
Oh, the floor is shaking.
Nicholas!
Away. There's nothing we can do.
The devil comes to the bed and picks Nicholas up.
God save us from all the demons and creatures of the night.
The devil embraces Nicholas. The noise of demons and the rumbling earth is overwhelming.
Nicholas!
That concludes this evening of Onion Breath Radio Theater.
Good God!
Do join us next week as we continue the trial of the devil.
We're not going to make it.
All right.
Thank you very much. Thank you to Mr. Michael Coyley.
Yeah,
Rick Frisco.
That's the devil.
Good job.
Maroli,
Brooke
Andrew
Maroli, Andrew
Parchman.
Parchman, and you. Who are you?
I'm Josh.
Josh.
Josh Bryan.
Yes. Good job, Josh.
Do we have any
Good job,
outgoing
everyone.
music?
No.
Would you hum us a tune while we shut us down?
All right.
I don't know, do we?
God save the
Play some
queen.
Chuck Mangione.
There we go.